Helldivers is a special game. I've spent well over 200 hours on it. What once was a game filled with amazing memories and potential has quickly turned into the biggest waste of talent and resources I have ever seen. A game filled with amazing ideas and one of the most fun gameplay systems I've ever seen. A game ruined by developer incompetence and baffling gameplay decisions that just really make me question if the developers even play their own game or playtest it. And I admit, making a game is truly hard. I understand this after trying to learn Blender, which is like one of my hobbies. And I can barely do a 3D model with no tutorial. But at the end of the day, I paid money for this when the game came out, and as a consumer, I must criticize and judge it accordingly. I do this not because I hate the game, but because I love it, and I do it in hopes of it becoming better. I know that at the end of the day, it probably, it's not really gonna do anything, but it's been bugging me. Get it? Not bugs, but bugs. And oh boy, that's the name of the game. We got the pepperoni clipping bugs, we got the bad bugs, we got the bugged physics, we got all kind of bugs. And thus, I want to show you what I mean. You might be wondering why these clips are all from Cyberstan and the bots. Well, number one, too much effort for a video that's gonna have like 5 million dislikes, because at the end of the day, if there's one thing I learned is if you talk negatively about something, especially nowadays, people are gonna have an extreme emotional reaction to it. And when that happens, it's just gonna dislike, leave a hate comment, not engage with the points or anything that I've mentioned, and just leave. And second, because I've noticed this trend of developers releasing an amazing idea with poor execution, with Cyberstan being a prime example. And definitely not the last. Like, do you remember the broken spawns and stratagems in the caves when they released the Hive Lord? The broken spawns from the bugs with like swarming you and never stopping in the caves, which means you reach stalemates and the battle of attrition until you inevitably die? Well, regardless of your answer, the video will continue. So one of the things like really bothers me about Helldivers is like how janky the world is. Like it's so glitched, dude. It's such an awful fucking game. Like you cannot like go 5 seconds without the game just glitching out, you know what I mean? Like I am constantly clipping and falling through things, like the car is a great example of this. On all of these clips, it feels like the car is made out of ghosts, like the wheels get stuck under the terrain, the wheels have no friction, it feels like you're driving through fucking ice, and the car has no weight to it, so you can like easily fall or just flip on like the smallest fucking things. It's like, it's downright laughable, I've driven before, I'm a really good driver, like I used to like drive for like this awful company, for this like minimum wage slave bullshit job, and I've driven. I'm really good at driving, so I know how a car feels, and for this is not how a car feels, you know what I mean? Because if I were to drive like this in real life, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of grannies would have been run over because of how bad the controls are for this fucking car and the physics. It's downright awful, and like not only for the car but for the player as well. Like it's awful. Like, the Ragdoll physics are also really fucking bad. And man, don't even get me started on like the stratagem bounce. Like all these years later, like an issue like from launch, from what I remember, it's still an issue that actually plagues the game to this day. Just wow, how have we not fixed this one yet, dude? Look at this. Oh, and remember the clipping issues I mentioned before? Here's part 2. Like, I even caught a player getting stuck on the objective door, so like there was nothing he could do, so he was just literally just stuck there. Like, can you see this? You see this shit, man? Or like me just, like, remember like that pipe where like it just fucking fell down for no reason? Like, you see this? Like, suddenly it's like solid, and then not solid. I just don't understand. Like all of this is just so sloppy, man. It's like not the good kind of sloppy, but like the bad one. You know what I mean? Not like the coffin of Andrew and Lele type of sloppy, but like the getting like head from Granny type of sloppy, like the one you don't like. Oh, and here's the last clip about clipping. Oh, clip about clipping. That makes sense. Oh, I like that. What a poet, man. That I am. Oh wait, I'm kidding. They're also clipped onto each other. Like another issue I have with this game is like the ragdolling. It is like legitimately not fun. I like the tech, you know, it's not new I guess, but it can be quite fun. You know, I think Dragon's Dogma 2 did it well, I'm not really sure, I haven't really played it, I would like to, but I'm poor I guess. And, well, not in Helldivers, you know, in Helldivers you just get perma stun locked, as you can see by these clips. Like, they are especially bad in the cyborgs, you know. I guess I could like be playing bugs, but like ever since like introduced like the borrower enemy, I stopped having fun on the bugs, and the Illuminati are also not really fun in my opinion, so I'm just playing the bots. And as you can see here, like I'm ragdolling all over the place, I can't do anything, and a lot of times I get ragdolled one shot, and because the dodge in this game is like so awful, there's really not much you can do most of the times, you know, it's just like spamming stims and dodge, and I do not find that like gameplay loop to be that fun. I wish they would have replaced the dodge with like a roll or something, like Metal Gear Solid, for example. Something like that, because this dodge is just awful, you know, you still get ragdoll, then you just get stun locked until you die. So now I ragdoll again, into the enemies as well, so very good, very nice. Awesome game design team. And for the cherry on top, I want to show to you like the perfect example of me like getting ragdoll to death. Like I can't even do anything about this, and the dodge is so useless that yeah, you can't even dodge out of this. I mean, look at this. And you might say to yourself, well, this is actually a skill issue, but I don't think it is. I mean, you've seen my previous clips, I can clearly play this game really well, and I can destroy the enemies. The problem is, the dodge is clearly a problem, it just doesn't work most of the times, and you're like always ragdolling because of the like dumbass decisions. Again, it feels like the developers don't really play their own games. Like this is not a fun design for the dodges. Combine that with like the fact that this game is so incredibly buggy and glitchy, and as you said there, like there's like no game in the planet that exists where you're just walking normally and you get hit with an invisible wall, or you just like randomly ragdoll into the ground because bugged physics or bugged geometry. I have no idea what to call it. And of course, then we actually have the like the actual progression of the game. So the best way to get super credits, which is like a resource you use to essentially go ahead and like get actual weapons and gear and whatnot, all of that. All of this is done by just dropping to a map. As you can see here, you get your car, and after you get your car, you just run around the map looking for stuff. You do this without fighting any enemies for like 2-3 hours, however long. Like in this specific clip, I did this for like 2 hours to essentially like farm some super credits to like buy the new warband, which I love the hammer. But do you see the problem in this? This is not fun design. Like you're just running around the whole fucking map collecting stuff, and yeah, it's just a chore. It's what it is, it's a fucking chore. Like if you have a job, or like if you're you know, if you're not in NEET or unemployed like I am with no bitches, then I'm pretty sure this is not really fun. Like someone on the forums even said, I don't want to farm because I have a job and stuff. Like it's true, this is like unfun game design. Like out of all the games I've ever played, this is like probably the worst type of like way of getting stuff I've ever seen. You know, like you should like be able to unlock stuff naturally, like the armors, the cosmetics, the weapons and whatnot. But no, you actually have to grind for hours and hours to even get this type of stuff. Again, in 2 hours I got 200 SC, and to essentially unlock the warbands in this game, you have to just grind this for like what, 8 hours or more. I don't even know. Maybe I was stupid in my grinding method, but it took me 2 hours to get 200, and I already had 800, so I was lucky. And yeah, that's it is. Like, and again, you have like 50 million fucking warbonds full of redundant weapons and armor and whatnot, and all of them cost 1k to 1,500 super credits. So do you see the problem in this anti-fun, grindy progression system? Like the armors all have the same passives, you know, it's so repetitive, or the passives that they actually have don't really match or make sense when it comes to the actual gameplay. So a lot of the armors are just downright unusable and useless, and redundant as well. A lot of the times the movement is incredibly janky, buggy, you are ragdolling all over the place, you fall over the most basic stuff. You can't even climb on a lot of surfaces, and sometimes you can, it's embarrassing. Spawns in this game are incredibly broken, they literally just throw enemies at you with no rhyme or reason. They make the cardinal sin of spawning 50 million enemies on top of your face. And even like a lot of them are just tanks or like super bosses, and there's not much you can do about it. I mean, look at the situation. All of the enemies around me, like I can't even kill most of them. Look, do you see this? Just spamming dodge and spamming stims. That's all I am doing for this fight. This is not fun or like engaging game design. It's just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. And I wanna love this game. It has such an amazing potential, but it often misses the mark. Either due to developer incompetence, publisher interference, or just plain stubbornness. It is embarrassing to charge money for something so broken. A product that fundamentally misunderstands its core gameplay systems and allows for so many bugs and glitches to infest this game. And given its complacent community defending any and all decisions the dev make, and just destroying and hating on any type of criticism, good or bad, I doubt things are gonna get better anytime soon, if ever, and thus, I'm forced to give up on one of my favorite games of all time. Well, anyway, fucking hell, this was a large video to make. I am not experienced enough for this, and I feel like some of the jokes were pretty shit. I have to admit, I don't think I'm very funny. I'm just some random fucking neat loser, sorry. I can't even speak properly, goddamn. But yeah, it's just like wanted to make this video, and again, I'm pretty sure that like people are gonna dislike this no matter what, as I said in the video, not to repeat myself, but yeah. Hopefully you liked the video, very experimental. I discovered some like new tech when it comes to like editing and stuff, so hopefully you like it, and I'll continue making more of the final stuff in the near future. I already have like a lot of material, like let me go ahead and check. Oh my god, I need to have 2 monitors, my god. The finals clips, hammer video, cool strategies, so yeah, I have like 3 videos for the finals I want to make, so yeah, please stay tuned for that, give a like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.